HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
At McConey Setup Shop, we offer custom-built setups for any asphalt oval car. Prices starting at just $5. Weekly setups available for all Legends, late models, modifieds, and NASCAR trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. Do you need one-on-one driver coaching? We've got you covered. Visit www.McConeySetupShop.com and find yourself in Victory Lane. McConey Setup Shop, handling all your setup needs so you don't have to.
History, authenticity, a one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by, and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.
All right, welcome race fans. Tonight, the HLRL Highline Racing League is taking to one of my favorite, used to be one of my favorite tracks here, Long Beach. Very, very difficult track, very technical, but we've been watching these guys for quite some time here in practice, and some of them really got it down pat, some not so much. So I think we're going to see a kind of a mixture of some really, really intense racing tonight and some probably not so intense. Maybe guys hitting the walls a lot or something. I don't know. We'll see how it all works out. Well, also on MaxspeedTV tonight is Extreme Motorsports 99. And then coming up tomorrow night is the Asphalt Outlaws, new league here that MaxspeedTV picked up here just recently. All right, taking a look at the race analytics tonight. 65-degree air temperature, 101-degree track temperature. They're doing 45 laps here. That's only 85.5 miles. It's just 1.9 miles around here. What I did was I kind of split it in half. So I figured tire window about 20 to 25 laps, fuel window about the same, because they're going to want to come in probably one time throughout the race and at least get a tire change, some new tires and top off the fuel. So that's why I left it at 20 to 25. And pit road speed, 40 miles an hour. All right. Looking at the points. I'm not sure why that's all messed up. Something messed up there. Anyhow, looking at the points, we got DJ Stagner still holding on to the lead. Actually stretched it out just a little bit from last week there, Dwayne. So he is now 17 points ahead of Curtis Granger. Ryan Williams in third. He's 18 points back. James McKee in fourth, 20 points behind. Connor Holden in fifth, 40 points back. Tyler Snyder in sixth, 55 back. Alan Kundeman in seventh, 58 back. Scott Zellner, eighth, 65 back. Patrick Green in ninth, 72 back. And rounding out top 10, Ryan Hines, 75 points behind the leader. Dwayne?
11th is Casey Heschel, 80 points back. Scott Wheeler is 12th, 84 points behind the lead. Adam Bose, 13th, 91 points back. Roberto Ramirez, 14th, 94 points behind the lead. Kendall Kerr, 15th, 98 back. Caleb Morrissey is 16th, 109 back. Ryan Potter is 17th, 112 back. Tyler Rush, is 18th, 131 points behind the lead. Andrew Siegel, 19th, 138 back. And Mike Campbell rounds out the top 20, 146 points behind the lead.
Yeah, kind of looking for... Whoops. What did I do here? Clicked the wrong button. Sorry about that. I'm kind of looking for a good race here tonight. It's going to be fun to, like we were talking just beforehand. I think this is my third race that I've ever broadcasted from this track in the almost 9 years that I've been broadcasting. So, and I think the first two that I did were when it was not completed yet. It was still a wireframe. And now it's completed. It looks very good. iRacing really did an amazing job with this. Really looks realistic.
Yes, it does. And this is probably the second hardest track on iRacing.
Yeah.
VIR is definitely, hands down, VIR is the hardest. But this one, it's flat. There are 90-degree corners everywhere. This is the slowest, most technical road course you're ever going to find anywhere. And it's going to be a challenge for some of these guys. The other problem facing this track, it's narrow, really narrow. If you have an accident in front of you, you better be on the brakes, because 9 times out of 10, the track's going to be blocked in front of you. So if something happens up towards the front, I look for a huge pile up here. If these guys can't get it sorted out. So it's going to be really tight going here in the short gains. I think once the field gets spread out after a couple of laps, it'll be fine, but the early going is definitely going to be difficult.
Well, it'll be fun to see how everybody can do here tonight. This is, this being as tough as it is, and in the Xfinity cars, nonetheless, this is not really what you would classify as a road course type of car, you know.
Right.
I mean, it runs well here, don't get me wrong, but I mean, you know, it's not like it's a Lotus 79 or
Right.
you know, a GT3 car or something like that. Something this is actually the kind of course that it's made for. So we'll see what these guys can do.
Yeah, and the other thing that these guys are going to have to contend with is each other. You know, counting tonight, we've only got 5 late races left in the season. Heading into Darlington, you want to try to pick up as many points as you can because it's so close among the top 5 right now. It's still anybody's championship.
Right. All right, folks. Go ahead. We're going to step away for the national anthem real quick here, Dwayne. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right.
But
no problem.
We will be right back, folks. Stay with us.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket transmits the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the home of the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's just getting started. Gonna see who can see if Patrick Green can back up that practice time with a great qualifying effort. Well, how's everybody doing in chat for this Thursday night? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Tomorrow's the end of the week, Friday. It'll be Friday. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
We'll be off tomorrow night. I will be off tomorrow night. I think there is a race on MaxspeedTV. But I'll be back Saturday night. I think we have a race Saturday night, don't we? Yeah.
Pit stall, yes, sir.
Yeah, pit stall will be Saturday night. It's
like
kind of been every other night this week.
Yep.
Tuesday off Wednesday, Thursday off Friday, on Saturday. So. Heck, Curtis Granger with a new paint job. Wow. I didn't think I'd ever see him driving a new paint job on that.
Tell you one thing I'm seeing, Rudy, a lot of guys struggling with turn one right now.
Yeah.
And it's just a very sharp 90-degree corner coming from, doing over 140 mile an hour on the straight down to practically a dead stop. And if you miss the braking zone there, you're going to slide into those tire barriers.
Yep. Waiting for the first times to come in. The thing of it is, if you even tap the wall with a fender or something, it's not going to count that lap.
Yep. And these are such tight turns. This is going to be a race of mistakes. Who makes the fewest mistakes is going to be your winner tonight. Not necessarily the fastest car, but the guy who can stay out of trouble the longest.
Oh, there it is. Ryan Williams just went to the top of the leaderboard. Wow.
Brad Press.
Oh, nice.
Puts Ryan back to second place.
Yep. That's only their first lap.
Yeah, we'll see if they can pick it up on the second.
Curtis Granger had it for a brief moment there. Oh, nobody in chat's talking tonight. Wow, that's kind of unusual. Everybody okay? Man, nobody's talking. Wow.
They're too focused on the road course, Rudy.
I guess usually chat's just going a mile a minute in there, but nothing tonight. Crickets. Oh, it takes a lot to get them cars woed to go into turn one. Man, oh man, that was a nice one there.
Yes, it does.
Well, it looks like Ryan Williams is not going to get the pole. Brad Kress may hold on to it. Nobody's been able to top that time. I mean, and look at it. Ryan's 0.2 of a second off from that pace of Brad Kress. Man, oh man, Brad was smoking that lap.
Yes, he was. And the hard part's going to be sustaining that throughout the race.
And that's what Ryan Williams is good at. He is good at, kind of saving them tires. And we've seen him and DJ Stagner, Curtis Granger, those three that have been battling so hard. And now that Ryan Williams is up to third in the points, which I didn't figure it was going to take too long for him to close that gap up on them guys. But, a couple of bad races at the beginning of the season, and he's back in it already. So, Kendall Kerr just went into the wall. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, this track, there are 11 turns total, and 6 of those turns are 90 degrees. So you're going to be, that's why this track is so slow as far as the speeds, especially through the middle of the track. You'll see some guys won't even get out of second gear through the majority of this course because it's just so tight. And so the turns are so slow speed. But I look for the trouble turns tonight to be turn 1, turn 6, and turn 11. Turn 9 may also be a trouble spot as well.
Alan Kunman coming around. I think this is his first lap. Did he turn in a time? No. Oh. He's got just enough time to get around one more time.
Yeah, looks like this is the start of his first lap.
Oh, Brad Kress, man, that's awesome. We might have about 4 or 5 here that are not going to qualify. Gabe Herschel, Kendall Kerr, he tried, Casey Heschel, and Matt Owen. And we're still waiting on Alan Kunman here to see if he can turn in the lap. Hey, there we go. Becky, how you doing? Am I having internet problems? She says she can't hear a thing. You must have your volume turned down then, ma'am. Now she says I can't see a thing. Well, what the heck? You might want to refresh your... I don't know. Good luck tonight there, Casey.
I pulled up the stream. It's working fine.
Yeah, I don't know. She must be having browser problems or something there. Maybe a Windows update. You remember the Windows updates can jack up the sound on your computer.
Yes, it can.
Been doing that here, gosh, for the last couple of years. It's been doing that, just sporadically, not all the time. But Kunman comes in 16th. He won't make it around a second time here, so he will run out of time.
Yeah, it's going to be really close, but yeah, he's not going to be able to get back around.
And there she be. That'll wrap up qualifying. Now, let's get everybody down here on the grid, Dwayne, and see where everybody is going to be starting. Brad Kress does indeed hold on to the pole with a 1 minute 25.971. What a lap, man. Beating Ryan Williams by 0.2. That's not 2/1000. That's 0.2 of a second. That's a lot
Yeah.
if you think about it, for qualifying, because the rest of
It is.
qualifying was pretty tight. Okay, so Ryan will start second. Scott Wheeler in third. Curtis Granger fourth. DJ Stagner, a points leader, starting in fifth place. Adam Bowes, sixth place. Carl Faust, seventh. Roberto Ramirez starting eighth. James McKee, ninth. And Scott Zellner rounds out the top 10. Wayne?
Trevor Hoch's going to roll off 11th. Patrick Green 12th. Connor Holden 13th. Tyler Schneider 14th. Ryan Potter 15th. Alan Kunman 16th. Dylan Smith 17th. Will Reichard 18th. 19th is Ryan Hines. And Tyler Rush is going to round out the top 20. Rudy?
Toby Wedgwood 21st. Dylan Body 22nd. Gabe Herschel 23rd. Casey Heschel will start 24th. Matt Owens 25th. Kendall Kerr 26th. Wow, Kendall's starting dead last. Ooh, ouch.
And this is going to be a tough start here. Not quite a full pace lap, but kind of a half lap pace lap here.
Right.
It's going to be really tight side by side going through these turns. These guys better be really careful here. Because remember, this is one of the series that we broadcast where they do not have a fast repair. If you get damage here, you're going to have to sit on pit road and get it fixed.
Yeah, what I'm curious to see is there going to be a pile up in turn one? Because, with that long stretch, when they get the green flag, that long green flag stretch, man, everybody's going to be wound out. And coming down to the end of that, somebody's got to give going into that first corner.
Yeah, it's going to be clinching for sure.
Yep. Here they go, because they're going to be getting the green flag here right directly, folks. They're on the front stretch now. Pace car just headed to pit road. I'm not sure where the start area is. I think it's right here.
Green flag,
There it is. Green flag's out. We're underway. Oh boy, who's going to beat who into the first corner here? Oh boy. Look at this. There's some major speed winding out right there, but coming into the first corner, everybody's got to get it wound down.
Yeah, 160 mile an hour.
Ooh, God.
Down to 45. And they make it.
Man, that's unbelievable. Everybody made it? Whoa.
Everybody's made it so far, Rudy.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now, there are four drivers who started from pit road.
Yep.
That would be Gabe Herschel, Will Reichard, Ryan Potter, and Scott Zellner. They're now out on track, but electing to start from pit road, fearing that big pileup in turn one.
Do you blame them?
No. We got a car in the wall.
Uh-oh.
That would be Trevor Hoch.
Oh. No, no.
Had way too much speed going through one of those 90 degrees, went right out into the outside retaining wall.
Wow.
I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of that tonight, not just from him, but a lot of guys are going to have that struggle.
Well, Brad Kratz coming around. Looks like he is going to lead the very first lap of this race. Scott Wheeler right behind him. I'll tell you what, I've been saying this the last few weeks. Scott Wheeler is picking it up a ton this season.
Yes, sir. And I tell you what, that last corner, turn 11, is the slowest corner on the track. You're going around that corner at 25 mile an hour, and then to pick it up on this front stretch all the way to 160, and then bring it back down to 45 mile an hour. So that's why a lot of guys have problems with turn one.
Yep.
Oh, big pile up turn one.
Uh-oh.
Hoch involved.
Oh,
James McKee involved.
Tyler Snyder. And Snyder, boy, he couldn't move. He had to wait for cars to get by. Wow, he hit that perfect. Golly.
It's like James McKee slid it in there. Schneider followed.
Wow.
And the 84 of Trevor Hoch just had nowhere to go. These guys losing lots of positions now.
Adam Bowes picking up 1 position. Roberto Ramirez picking up 2. And our points leader, DJ Stagner, has fallen 2 positions. He's not too awful worried about that right at this moment. It's just get through, the most of the part of the race, and then, he'll power it up at the end like he usually does.
Contact Matt Owens around.
Uh-oh.
Scott Zellner gave him a little bit of help there. And he's got to get that thing turned around. And does, but he has lost a ton of time.
Yes, sir. I don't know if we can go back here and check this out or not. Let me see. Just remember, folks, there's no cautions here tonight. So what we'll try to give you. Oh my gosh, did he ever? Yes. Yeah, we'll try to cover as much as we can in replays here, just to make sure we get everything. So, but yeah, no cautions. So it's just, local cautions only.
And as a driver coming up with the local cautions, you have to be aware of that. If you see that caution flag out and the guy in front of you slows down and you pass him, iRacing will issue you a black flag for passing under yellow. So that's one thing these guys need to be aware of as well.
Right on the roof cam here of Ryan Williams right now as he's following Scott Wheeler. You can see just how technical this track is. I don't think it would be too much fun to go watch a race like this because no matter where you're sitting, it's a whole minute and a half before you see him again.
Right. Unless you got a big screen nearby.
Yeah, something, yeah.
I tell you what, here's a close battle right now. Trevor Hoke and Tyler Rush, they've been fighting side by side. And Kendall Kerr getting into the mix of this as well. You'll remember Kendall started dead last. He's already gained 10 spots.
Boy, oh man, Hoke just barely stays off a Rush right there.
Big gaggle of cars here, all the way back to 23rd, 24th position.
Yeah. Toby Wedgwood in here, Kendall Kerr now. Toby's picked up 4 positions. Kendall Kerr's picked up a ton. He picked up 10 of them. Oh, we got another one into the wall.
Goes around. McKee just gets loose in that corner, slams head first into the wall. His night might be done early.
Oh man, he is not having a good night here tonight at all.
No, sir.
Started night, boy, this is going to really hurt him in the points tonight if he cannot hold on to a good finish here.
Sir, Casey Heschel into the tire barrier in the first turn, loses a couple spots.
Ooh, we got a pass for the lead. Scott Wheeler took the lead, and Ryan Williams gets around Brad Kress. Holy smokes, a little change of venue here.
Let me see if I can go back and look at it. Yeah, it looks like Kress just got a bad turn off of turn 6 there, didn't get up to speed. And Williams was able to go around, or Wheeler rather, was able to go around him on the outside.
Wheeler leads that lap, gets that bonus point. A lot of the guys, that's what they aim for, getting the bonus points. The bonus points can really add up at the end of the season. It can really add up. And I mean, I've seen guys that had, 30, 35 bonus points by the end of a season. And if they wouldn't have had them, they wouldn't have been up in the top part of the points,
Right.
So those bonus points really do make a difference. Scott Wheeler still leading, Ryan Williams second, and Brad Kress goes back to third. And boy, does he have a mirror full of Curtis Granger.
Here's another tight battle. Carl Faust and Roberto Ramirez. That's a battle for 6th position as Stagner is right behind this, as well as Patrick Green.
Oh my, yeah, I see this now. Goodness. Ooh, Stagner, boy, locking it up there. He is driving the wheels off of that thing right now.
Yeah, he's going to have a disadvantage here as I go into turn 9. Turn 10, not much better, but he'll have the advantage for turn 11. Oh, they touch. Contact. They get through it, though, and Stagner gets the position.
And I think that's what he was counting on too. A little bump and run there on Roberto Ramirez, you know, kind of use him as a wall there. That's what Stagner was banking on. So he's starting to pick the positions back up a little bit.
Yeah, and the racing is starting to pick up as the guys start to get a little more comfortable driving the track here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right now, Scott Wheeler still your point man. Ryan Williams close behind him in second. Brad Kress starting to fall off a little bit now as he's back to 2 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, but he's still okay.
Yeah, he's not too far back at this point. Adam Bose just lost several positions. He was running 5th, corner 7, just took it too hard, hit the inside wall, and that bounced him out into the tire barrier. He was able to get it going, but he's lost 4 positions.
Yeah, he's missing the hood. Now that may affect him on the long straightaway there for speed a little bit, but the rest of the track not so much. It's he'll be fine.
Yeah, that's really the only place it's going to hurt him. Like I said, the rest of the course is just so slow. It shouldn't be too much a factor there.
Ramirez and Connor Holden. Now Connor picking up 3 positions since the start of the race. That's great. How about Alan Kunman? Now he's up to 11th, so picking up 5 positions. Alan come in tonight, is that 7th? Yeah, 7th in points.
Another one making moves out there, Patrick Green. He started from the 12th spot. He's worked his way up to 7th and looking for more as he's right behind Stagner now, all over his bumper.
And Patrick was fastest in practice too, so. Oh man, right into the wall they went. That was Carl Faust.
Oh, yes, sir. Locked it up too hard. He's going to lose several spots.
Yes, he did.
Stagner
and that's
up
almost
to 5th. Oh, Stagner in the wall, head first.
Uh-oh. Oh, my.
And he is stuck there, Rudy. I think he's stuck in that tire barrier.
No, he got going.
He did? Okay.
Yep.
The situation where he just got in there way too hard, way too hot.
Yeah.
And that's cost him. He's all the way back in 10th now and missing a hood.
That's going to hurt a little bit. I mean, he's got a little bit of leeway there with 17 points over Curtis Granger, but Curtis is actually running not too bad today with the 4th place, and his car doesn't look like it has any damage yet.
Yes, sir.
Well, James McKee and Dylan Body taking it behind the wall. So they have give up. James McKee, boy, commended tonight, 4th place in the points, and he's given up. Dylan Body not in the top 20, so.
I don't think they had much of a choice. They got really hard into those walls, did a lot of damage to the cars. I think their night was just done. And think about it, 45 laps times 11, that's 495 corners that you got to be able to make no mistakes in this race.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
Connor Holden now fighting off Carl Faust, but Faust has the position. He's going to take the spot away and move Faust up to 8th.
Hey, picking up the ground again. Now this is the 180 right here that comes down around onto the front stretch. Man, that's a tough corner right there. Oh, and he just loses it. Connor Holden lost it. What in the heck happened there? I don't know if when he shifted, I don't know. That was really weird. Well, let's get back up to the front here. Scott Wheeler's starting to put a little distance on Ryan Williams. Ryan back 1.1 second. I'm telling you, Scott Wheeler, man, he has just been really running well this season. This is the best I think he's ran since I've been over here. This season has been really good to him. Go back and check on Gabe Herschel. What's he up to back here? 23rd position. He started on pit road. Wasn't he one of the ones that started on pit road? Yeah.
Yes. Yep. He was.
Yeah. So, but hasn't picked up any positions yet. Started 23rd, and that's where he's running. Will Rakert. There's another one. Oh, what the heck? I got. Okay. I got. Oh man, Toby just hit the wall. Oh my God, no info on Will Rakert. What the heck?
That's weird.
Yeah, there's absolutely no info on my overlays for him.
Went back and looked for Toby. Looks like he missed a shift or hit the wrong gear, and it just spun the car on him.
Wow. AC Hedgehole up to 19th. And there's quite the pack of cars here. And a lot of them have damage, too.
Yes, sir. And Kendall Kerr tried his best to get around Trevor Hope, gave him a little shot as they went into the 180-degree turn there of turn 11, and just couldn't complete the pass. So he's going to try to give it to us all here as they go side by side into the.
Like Trevor Hope, he just let him by, looks like.
Yeah, looks like he did not want to fight it there, and that's a tough track. This is probably the most narrow part of the track here, turns 3 through 4.
Yeah.
Through 5, and it's no surprise he just let him have it. Ryan Potter now working to try to get by him.
And I got no info on him. What the heck's going on?
Started 15th, currently running 17th.
I got to restart this thing. I don't know why it's not showing any info on them. Weird. All right, Birdman says he's watching from the sidelines tonight. He'll be back next week, he says. Very cool.
Very nice.
Whoever Birdman is, I don't know.
I tell you what, Scott Wheeler is doing a heck of a job around this course. He's already stretched it out to a 1.1 second lead. Ryan Williams, though, not letting him get away. But these guys are definitely having to navigate this course.
Now let me try Ryan Potter. There it is. That was weird. Who was the other one? Will Rakert. Yeah, now I got information on him. That was weird. I had to restart it.
Wow.
Well, what do you think Ryan Williams has got tucked up his sleeve? Because he has closed the gap upon him here now.
I think he just needs to be patient, right? Show patience right now and just let follow Scott through the corners, hit your braking zones, worry about the track, stay as close as you can to him, let him make the mistakes, because this being a new track, everybody's going to make a mistake at some point.
Well, I think, looking at the big picture here tonight with him and Curtis Granger up here like this, they're definitely gonna close the gap on DJ Stagner. And I believe the way it is right now, I believe with Ryan Williams only 1 point behind Curtis Granger, Ryan's going to probably go into second place. But we still got a lot of race to go yet.
Oh yeah, we're not even halfway yet, but I tell you, right now Stagner is almost 30 seconds off of the lead. So he's got a lot of ground to try to make up for. The best he can
Yeah.
hope for is that one of these other guys have problems ahead of him as well, and he can catch up.
Pat Owens goes a lap down, and Toby Wedgwood is the next one that will go a lap down. He was struggling earlier, got a lot of damage on his car from hitting the walls. Let's see what happens here the rest of the racing. I hope he doesn't get much more damage, though.
Yeah, and the top four are within striking distance of each other. And they really have just been taking it easy, not forcing the issue, just riding around, logging laps at this point, trying to get more experience on the track. So they have the cleanest cars, and that's why they're out front right now.
Yeah, Ryan just seems to be staying about 1.1 seconds behind, which is not anything, really.
Yeah, and he really doesn't need to force the issue right now. These guys know they're going to have that one pit stop coming up. You know, just learn what you can now. Try to figure out where he's weak in the corners so you can set up a strategy for the second half of this race.
Yes, sir.
Wedgwood about to go a lap down, as he's only about a second ahead of our leader right now.
This is Chase Briscoe, and you're watching the best league of all the leagues on iRacing, the Highline Racing League on MaxspeedTV.
Like I thought we might. So good job for these guys, as Curtis Granger gets a run on and goes around Brad Kress.
Yeah. I was wondering how long that was going to take.
So move Granger up to third.
Well, it's a good thing Brad got up there. He did lead the first 3 laps of the race and has not been able to do much after that, though. Once Scott Wheeler got around him, man, it was like game on then. Well, we can ride on board with Wheeler here.
Sure, let's see it lap around here.
Let's do it
from the driver's point of view.
Watch him come into turn 1 here. This is where you got to really woe it down.
He hits the curb there, gets him a little extra turning radius around the fountain. Through turn 4, now turn 5. Not quite as tight of a 90 degree as the rest of them. Now he's got to really be careful here in turn 6. Now woe it down 45 mile an hour through that corner. Goes from 100 mile an hour back down to 45 to make that corner. There he finally shifts into third gear. Then it's right back down to second here as he makes this 90 degree for turn 9. Coming around through turn 10 here. And finally, turn 11, back to the straight.
And he goes clear to first gear for that.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, he did.
I'm going to get it cranked up here. 160 mile an hour all the way down to 45 to make the first turn.
The Bruise. The Bruise supports Scott Wheeler. Who's the Bruise? Broos. I don't know if he meant the Bros, maybe, or Bruise. I don't know.
Kendall Kerr goes around facing the wrong way in traffic. Just to get the curb a little too hard, tried to overcorrect or correct it and overcorrected. He gets it going back the right way though, but he's lost several positions.
Kendall's actually doing pretty decent, you know. AC Heschel picked up a lot of ground, coming from 24th up to 16th now. He's trying to find out who's probably one of the biggest gainers here. Ryan Hines coming from 19th, he's up to 11th.
How about Alan Kunman coming from 16th?
Yeah, coming up to 9th. Yep, very good. Carl Faust, right about where he started from. Oh, good battle there. Roberto Ramirez gets around him. Roberto back into 6th.
Keep in mind, this is happening about 30 seconds behind the lead right now.
Oh, Birdman is Andrew Siegel.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, we kind of hard to put a name to it, you know, like that when you say that like that. So, you know, we're not really sure what your YouTube name would be, you know. So.
Looks like we've had a couple more retirees. Trevor Hoke and Tyler Rush have taken their cars behind the
Oh,
ball.
yeah, they did. Wow.
That leaves 22 cars remaining in the race and 18 remaining on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you, these front three are sticking right together pretty good.
Yes, they are.
Curtis Granger's, he's closing up on Ryan Williams a little bit there. I don't know if that's if Ryan has backed it down a little bit, or if Curtis is just because he saved tires the first part of the race, maybe that you know, these guys ought to be thinking about pit stops here probably in the next 7 laps, maybe somewhere along in there.
Yes, sir. Adam Bose already on pit road.
Yeah, they pitting already.
He gave up 5th position to come down pit road.
Yeah. And he had quite a bit of damage, too. But he's away. He's not going to get too much fixed. Oh boy, look at Granger. Oh my God. If he was any closer to Ryan Williams, he'd be tucked right into the trunk.
Yeah.
Man, he is all over Ryan Williams right now. Oh, is he going to try to outdrive him? Nope. Whew, I thought maybe he was going to there.
Brad Kress gives up 4th spot to come down pit road.
Oh, we got lap traffic in the way. Oh, man. That was Will Reichert. He goes a lap down. Hey, bro. Oh, okay, okay. He says Scott Wheeler's one of his best friends. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yep. Well, he's got quite the lead now. Got out there 2 seconds now, Dwayne.
Yeah. And he's not looking back. And he's pretty much just leaving it for the best thing that he could have happen is happening right now.
Yep.
With Curtis Granger pressuring Ryan Williams. The more these two battle, the further away he's going to be able to drive.
Yeah, if Curtis can get that run and try to battle him going into the corner here, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to.
No, this is going to take to make the pass in turn one like that. It's going to take a lot of over braking to try to make that run. You're pretty much going to have to run it in there as deep as you possibly can and hope you don't hit the tire barrier. So probably not one of the best places to pass, but it is doable if you can, if you're brave enough to launch it in there.
Yep. Alan Kundman just wow. Ryan Hines coming into pit road. That was quite a pack of cars right there battling. They're still battling. Yeah. Connor Holden, Alan Kundman, Patrick Green, and Green's going to drive it in there. Wow.
He's brave enough to do that. You like I said, if you're brave enough, you can make it work. But I wouldn't try gutsy. That way too many times.
That was gutsy.
Yes, sir.
That's not a good place to be doing that, but boy, he made it work.
And right now, the guy closest to the front who's already made a pit stop, Patrick Green.
Oh, hey, whoa. Granger did get by Ryan Williams.
Yes, he did.
Right there. He must have beat him into that last corner. Very good.
They were side by side pretty much for most of the lap there. And Granger got the run through the straightaway.
Stagner back up to fifth. He's doing all right. He's back where he started. Missing a hood.
Alan Kundman to pit road.
Yeah, we're going to start seeing guys coming in now, topping off them tanks. Enough to make it the rest of the way, I think. Just waiting
about
for the
half
leaders to
the
come in.
field have already made their pit stop right now. The top 4 have not, or top 5 rather.
Yeah, top 5. Yep, Granger now 4.5 seconds behind Scott Wheeler. I kind of look for Curtis to be one of the next ones to take advantage of that, because you want to get in as early as you can. But yet you don't want to come in too early and run out of gas,
And look at this, Rudy. As soon as Granger got around Ryan Williams, he has taken off. He's now 2 seconds ahead of Ryan Williams. And he's 4 seconds behind Wheeler, but he is cutting into that.
Yeah, he is. Carl Faust, a long ways, but I'll tell you, them front 3 have pulled away by so much. Like a third of a lap ahead. It's not just a few. It's not just a few thousandths of a second. It's like a third of a lap. So
Stagner and Connor Holden are coming down pit road now to make their stop.
I believe that Scott Wheeler's led 18 laps already. Good Lord. That is awesome. I'll be good to see him win, boy. I'll tell you, he could sure use the points here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's right now he's 12th in points, 84 points back. So a win would definitely kind of picked him up a little bit and points. Oh, Curtis Granger comes to pit road. And so does Ryan Williams. That's just the perfect timing halfway through the race, see? That's what I was figuring.
Sir. Halfway this time by.
So Scott Wheeler needs to come in the next time by. Carl Faust is still out there. I don't know if he's going to be coming to pit road. We'll see here in just a second. He's going to be coming around by pit road. Yep, he's coming in. Yep. Good call. I think that's a good call. Patrick Green, he goes on by, though.
Right now, the only ones in the top 10 who have not pitted are our leader, Scott Wheeler, and Kendall Kerr, who's currently running 9th.
Right. Ryan Potter, too. Yeah, Ryan Potter hasn't been in.
Yeah. Oh, big wreck right in front of Wheeler.
Wow,
he
he missed it. Yeah, but boy, it wasn't enough to bother him too much. Wow.
He got some front end damage on that right front. Fender's curled up. I don't know if it's going to slow him down too much. Here he comes pit road.
Yeah, he's coming in.
He's got 42 seconds ahead of Patrick Green right now, who is currently second. And remember, Green was one of the first guys on pit road.
Right.
And that strategy has worked out for him, Rudy. He started this race 12th, and now second spot.
And he's coming by here. I don't know, is he going to pass Scott Wheeler?
Believe they are.
Yeah.
Scott Wheeler reporting that he got a meatball flag damage on from that contact.
Oh,
So he is going to have
no.
to sit there and get that fixed, Rudy.
Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me.
Sir, for those who aren't familiar, a meatball flag is essentially a black flag with an orange dot in the middle of it. It's the meatball. If you get that flag, that's required repairs. You have to sit on pit road till it's fixed.
Well, Curtis Granger back into second now, chasing down Patrick Green. But Patrick has been out there for 9 laps already. Ryan Williams, third place. Ryan, I'm not too sure Ryan's doing that great right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
he's
see.
Trying to pick it back up now. Patrick Green has not officially led a lap yet. He got by Scott Wheeler there, who's now rejoined the race back in 6th. But he has to get back to the start and finish line to get credit for leading a lap and get those bonus points.
And something happened to Kendall Kerr. He had to tow to pit road. I don't know what happened to him, but he had to tow.
Oh, man, that's going to end his night for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, he's away already. How did he do that? That couldn't have been right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyhow, he was on pit road.
Patrick Green now officially scored as the race leader, so
Yep.
a bonus point for him. And he's
First
got 2
Granger.
seconds.
Yeah. That ain't much.
Nope. But the rest of the field is pretty much spread out right now, Rudy. Really, the battle for 10th and 11th is kind of tight there between Ryan Potter and Kendall Kerr. 17th and 18th are a pretty close battle as well. Right now, Patrick Green with pit strategy. Oh, he hits the inside wall, keeps it going, but that's allowed Granger to get up beside him. Battle for the lead right now.
Yes, sir.
Granger takes it.
He hasn't led a lap yet today. He surely could use that bonus point. That's something he would have a bonus point over Ryan Williams. Ryan has not led a lap yet. So that kind of keeps Granger in second, at least for now.
Yep.
It'll be 20 to go this time by.
And Stagner's still in 8th, but he's currently being challenged by Ryan Hines.
Yeah, Stagner with a lot of damage on his car, too.
And he's coming up on the corner. I thought we'd see some issues. The corner he wrecked in turn 9 here. And this is one of those tight corners where you really got to get it slowed down or you're in the tire barrier.
What, didn't he win last week? Wasn't it DJ that won the race last week or something? Or what?
Last week, I believe, was Ryan Williams.
Oh, maybe that's who I'm thinking of. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, Ryan Williams won last week. Okay. Curtis Granger the week before, and Stagner won at Auto Club.
Oh, okay. All right. Ryan Hines. And it looks like Carl Faust, they're battling side by side here. Faust is going to get that position. Wow, Hines just bounced off the wall.
Yes, he did.
Ouch.
Now, Scott Zellner's looking to take advantage.
Yeah. The Scott's got a pretty clean car. And not that that really matters all that much. Maybe his straightaway speed might be a little faster. You know, on that long front stretch or something. But other than that, it's really not going to be that much of a difference.
Kendall Kerr gets passed up. He's now a lap down, leaving us 15 cars remaining on the lead lap.
Yes, sir.
And Curtis Granger about to put Casey Heschel a lap down, with Tyler Schneider right in front of him. This could be a break for Patrick Green if he can get the lap down cars to hold Granger up a little bit. He'll be able to reel him in. But it looks like Heschel's going to give him room here.
Yeah, he's going to... I don't know if... I'm not too sure Patrick's going to be able to make it the whole way on fuel. That would be about 31 laps. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be close for him. At the very least, he comes in, takes a splash of gas. Everyone else behind him, 23, 27 seconds behind the leaders right now. He should be able to come in, take a splash of gas without losing too many spots. So
right.
It's definitely a gamble that's paid off for him in the long run, at least. Oh, Tyler Schneider held up Granger. Granger got in the back of him, but still able to pull away from Patrick Green there.
Yeah, Curtis needs to clear him really quick here. There he goes. He's going to get by him. Because Tyler was just holding him up at that point,
Well, we said this was going to come down to who's made the fewest mistakes as the winner, and right now, Curtis Granger has the cleanest car out there.
Yeah, him and Ryan Williams. And Ryan's starting to close the gap now on Patrick Green. He's only about a second and a half behind him.
Oh, Tyler Schneider spins out right in front of Green.
Oh, man. Oh, that's going to hurt. Patrick loses that position to Ryan Williams.
Yes, he does, and he's got a ton of damage. He's missing.
Oh, my gosh.
He might be heading to pit road to get that fixed.
Oh, man, I bet you he's not a happy camper right now.
No, sir.
Dang. He was looking at a top 5 finish easy here today.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh, man. We'll watch her and see if he does make a pit stop. I would at least get it checked out. Even if he's going to have to probably take fuel and tires anyhow. But he's not coming in. Wow.
Nope. I think at this point he's only coming in if he gets a meatball flag.
Yeah. Well, I'd be watching that because, he could blow a tire or something. That's happened before.
Scott Wheeler has rejoined the race. He's currently 5th, fighting with Brad Kress here for 4th.
Yeah, what a bad position to be in there, having a pit road penalty that got to serve under green flag conditions like that.
Right.
After leading 19 laps of this race, man, just a dominating performance out front like that.
Yeah, and we've seen it several times already. Lap traffic just getting in the way, causing issues for our leaders here.
Well, thank you there, Caleb. How you doing, Caleb? Jerome, are you talking to me? What my name is? Is that what you wanted to know? What my name is? My name is Rudy Cummings. Here, I'll throw this up there real quick. That's Dwayne and I that are on the cameras here tonight, doing the commentary for you.
And Scott Wheeler is doing everything he can to try to get by Brad Kress, but
I know.
Brad's able to hold him off in those tight corners.
He's doing a pretty good job, though. I mean, I got to say, Brad is able to hold off Patrick right now.
For now, yes.
Yeah, for now. Well, Patrick got some decently good tires there, but he still needs to pit. I just don't think he can make it the whole way.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Now, Ryan Williams. Am I seeing this right? Ryan Williams has been out there for 30 laps, Rudy. He has not been to pit road.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's not right. No, he can't. Him and Curtis Granger came in. We're on lap 22.
You're right. I don't know why this. Both of my.
You want me to give Will Reichert a shout out? Okay, Ty Smith said he's his biggest fan. All right, well, shout out to Will Reichert.
Yeah, sorry. Hate to disappoint you there, but Will just took it behind the wall.
Yeah, he's going to finish in 22nd place. But shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Williams, 3.2 seconds behind Curtis Granger. That's only one mistake back. Curtis makes one mistake, and Granger's Ryan's going to be right on top of him.
Well, you called it, Rudy. Patrick Green back on pit road.
Yep. Yeah, I figured he was going to have to go in.
And now he's going to come back out, but he's still in 6th place, went in 3rd, so he didn't lose that many positions.
Well, he needed tires, though. I think that was the biggest thing for him.
Oh, Roberto Ramirez slams the tire barrier into turn 1, and that put Stagner right on his bumper.
I seen that. Dellner's right there now too, so there could be, if Roberto Ramirez makes another bump like that into the wall or tire barrier or anything, you can bet here's two guys right here that are hungry for that position. They would be glad to take it away from Roberto.
And these three are the closest battle right now on the track that we have.
Yep.
And you know Stagner wants by. He's going to get another shot here to try to take advantage.
Now, Ty Smith says he is William Reichert's biggest fan, I guess. So that's cool.
Nice.
Well, we got two drivers on pit road, Dylan Smith and Toby Wedgwood, and it doesn't look like they're coming back off of pit road.
Yeah, no. In fact, Dylan Smith just took his car behind the wall. He's done.
But Curtis Granger wants this win badly. This will put him knocking right on DJ Stagner's door with the points. He should be able to he'll maintain second, but I don't believe it's going to be enough to take first away from DJ.
No, not as long as DJ can hang there in eighth. It won't be enough to take over first spot, but it's going to close the gap considerably.
Yeah.
Ryan Williams also going to close the gap considerably as he's in second.
Now we're riding on board with Curtis Granger here as he's making another lap around. Going to be taking 12 to go when they come by. Race has gone pretty fast, Dwayne.
Yes, it has.
Well, with no cautions, you know.
Right.
That was pretty quick.
Caution.
Seen some great racing here today, though.
Tell you what, though, you want to see how hard it is to pass. Ride with DJ Stagner for about a lap.
Okay, he's working on Roberto Ramirez.
Yeah, he can get there, but getting to him is one thing, passing him is another.
Yeah, exactly. I say that a million times.
Yeah, this track is so narrow. There's just so few places to pass. This straightaway right before turn 6 is a good spot if you can catch him. Right before turn 9 is also another good spot as well.
I think at this point, all you can really do is just wait for the guy ahead of you to make a big mistake or even a small mistake, and try to capitalize on that. Getting side by side with somebody is the worst part because, like you said earlier, this track is so narrow.
Yeah.
You know, because you're only going to be side by side with them for a short time before here comes a corner, and then they got to pass. You know. Oh yeah.
Oop. And this group is catching up to Patrick Green as well, so that's about to be a four-way battle.
Yep. Patrick with a lot of damage.
Ryan Potter off into the tire barrier.
And Dylan Smith takes him behind the wall. Oh, Toby Wedgwood's still sitting on pit road. So right now, the guy that is at the back is Matt Owens.
Yeah, we have 19 cars still running and 13 still on the lead lap.
Yeah, last one is Carl Faust, in which I thought Carl was going to have an exceptional day here today. And it started out that way, but it hasn't ended up that way.
Yeah, just several mistakes is all it takes.
Yes, sir.
So it is a pretty good battle here between Faust and Kunman. Yeah, dude. Doesn't look like Curtis Granger is going to slow down at all here, but Ryan Williams has closed the gap, now down to 2.5 seconds back.
Yeah, I don't know. You think Kunman's going to do anything with Connor Holden there?
He's going to try. If he can get to it.
Oh man,
for Curtis Granger.
Yeah, Kunman just tapped the wall there just a little. Or I'm sorry, Connor Holden did. My bad. Ryan Hines, he's got some, I don't know, what would you call them? Darlington stripes?
Long Beach stripes.
Long Beach stripes? Okay. Yeah, he's got lots of them on that car.
Yeah.
Both sides and hood missing. But still not bad. I mean, he's picked up 9 spots since the start of the race, so good job.
Kudos to him.
Yep. Roberto just ran into the wall.
Yeah, much like that.
Oh my gosh. Who was that? Connor Holden just ran into it too.
Kunman goes around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was fighting with Carl Faust. Faust tapped him in the rear, and Kunman went around.
Wow. All of a sudden, and Holden around again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. These guys are making a lot of mistakes right now. I can't believe it.
Starting to play a factor here.
Yes.
They still got 110 corners to go before the end of this race, and it's wearing on them right now.
Stagner, boy, with all that damage on it, he's still semi-fast, but man, he is almost a full minute behind the leader.
Yeah, full minute behind, but he is running 7, so he was able to get by Roberto when he went off into the tire barrier there. So another position for him. And right now, it is a big battle for 10th spot right now. Faust. Oh, Ramirez into the tire barrier again. Man, he can't do that too many more times. That front end is missing.
Oh, man. Yeah, he'll wind up. Oh, and another one goes around. Alan Kunman.
Again.
Oh, my gosh. These guys. What is going on with these guys?
Just getting tired, Rudy. This is a tough track. You're on the brake. You're on the throttle so much here. It really does wear you down after a while. This is probably the most physically demanding road course in iRacing. At least with at VIR, you get those long straightaways where you can at least collect your thoughts, take a break. Yeah, here you're on it, off it. You're on the throttle, off the throttle, on the brake, constantly every lap.
Well, Ryan Williams did close the gap a little bit there, 2.3 seconds. Well, 2.1 seconds. Actually got a pretty good run. He is starting to bear down a little bit on Curtis, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll have to wait and see. But Scott Wheeler is now back in third, 24 seconds behind.
And Kunman now back in 13th. He is just a couple of seconds here from going a lap down to Granger.
Yeah. That would only leave 12 cars on the lead lap. Unbelievable.
And it'll be 7 to go when Granger gets back to the line this time.
I don't look for Kunman to hold him up. I mean, because he does have a lot of damage on that car, and he knows that he's not very fast, and not good sportsmanship to hold the leader up, really.
Yeah, not at all. Scott Zellner gets by Stagner.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to take too long. Zellner's been pretty fast, and he doesn't have near as much damage as DJ does. Hey, Curtis is having a hard time trying to get around Kunman right now. I think if he could get around him, he could actually pull back away from Ryan Williams. But the way it's going right now, Ryan, he's holding him up enough that Ryan is closing the gap.
Yes, he is. And there he goes. Granger trying to complete the pass, but
He got him.
Kunman has the preferred line into this corner. We'll see if he lets him go. No,
Man.
he's going to fight him for it. And Ryan Williams is loving this.
Yeah, but he got it, though.
Kunman going to try a crossover, maybe?
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, Ryan was watching this whole ordeal happen right there, going, yeah, that's it. Hold him up.
Now, Kunman just lets Ryan go, and guess what? Oh!
Oh! Little dirt
What a
tracking.
save by Ryan Williams.
Yep.
Wow.
Little dirt tracking there. You tell me he
Ooh.
wasn't driving that thing really hard right there.
Sure, and Kunman gives him a little tap in the rear end, but that's not going to slow Williams down.
Man. Well, he was down to about 0.6 behind Curtis, but now he's back to 2 seconds again.
Yeah, Granger back able to stretch it back out on the straightaway.
I don't know if we have any cars out there that don't have a little bit of damage on them, do we? Or Curtis Granger, Ryan Williams, the only two?
Well, Ryan Williams just got a little damage from Kunman, so right now Granger is the only car without contact.
Yeah. Brad Kress and Adam Bowes, them two racing for fourth.
Yeah, and that's been a heated battle the last several laps as well.
Yeah, definitely. Brad would love nothing more than to get just as far away from Adam as he could get to hold on to fourth place. Started on the pole, had an amazing lap.
I'm actually looking at it. I don't think Brad has any damage at all.
Yeah, I think you might be right. He led the first 3 laps and has not been able to get back to the front since. We will keep an eye on him for sure right there because Adam Bose is right behind him. Well, if Curtis can lead the rest of these laps, Dwayne, he will have led the most laps.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can challenge him for it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to lead the rest of them, though. Scott Wheeler's led 19. And Curtis Granger has led 16 right now with 5 to go. So that would be 21 laps.
Right.
He would get the most. And the best thing is Ryan Williams did not lead a lap yet. So
Connor Holden wrecks in front of Granger, but Granger able to avoid him.
this has actually been a really, really interesting race.
Yes, it has.
It's kept me peaked right out on excitement, you know, because
Yes, sir.
to see how good these guys can run these road courses like this, and this track here, one that gosh hardly anybody runs, you know.
Yeah, not a lot of people run it, but that's
Yeah.
mainly because it's just such a tough track.
Right. Roberto Ramirez hanging on to 11th, even though he's been into the wall many times.
Yes, sir. And he is the last car on the lead lap.
Yeah. Yep. Been pretty good. Ryan Hine. Another one that's got a lot of damage, but he's picked up 10 spots today. Pretty good. Not bad. And not far ahead of him, DJ Stagner. DJ's got a lot of damage, but he's lost 3 positions today, which will help Curtis Granger close that gap up on him again. Last week, Curtis was only 7 points behind DJ, but this week he's 17 behind. So this is going to put him right back up there about 6 or 7 behind again next week.
Yes, sir. And here we go. 3 laps to go for Curtis Granger. 33 more turns.
Yes, sir. And I'm sure he's going to be welcoming to see that last final turn.
Yes, I think all these guys are.
Yep.
These guys are going to sleep good tonight, Rudy. I tell you that. Oh, Kendall Kerr around in turn 1. Gets it going again.
Adam Bosinger. Yeah, this is still a good battle here between Adam Bose and Brad Kress. That is still a very good battle right there. I kind of have a feeling Bose might be able to figure out a way to get around him, but if he's going to do it, he better do it really quick because the laps are winding down.
They are. And Patrick Green went head first into the tire barrier in turn 1. Scott Zellner able to get around him, and Stagner trying to close the gap. Here we go. 2 to go for Curtis Granger.
I bet you he's even surprised that. I didn't realize Curtis was such a good road course racer, but boy, this sure really surprised me. And maybe it surprised him too. I don't know. Maybe he just this is just his kind of track that he likes or something. I don't know.
A lot of throttle control is required at this track in order to be fast here. And I don't know if you've paid attention to the times, but our leaders are running about 3 seconds slower than what they qualified.
Oh, yeah. And Ryan Williams, he's sideways out of all the corners. So, he's done everything, just abused them tires to try to keep up with Curtis Granger.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can to run him down, but this track, it's a game of mistakes, and Curtis has been the driver who has made the least right now. Yep. The only thing that could ruin this race for him is a lap traffic at this point. As he comes around, no overtime tonight, folks. White flag in the air.
Yes, sir.
11 more turns for Curtis Granger.
Yeah, Ryan Williams is down to 1.3 seconds behind him. I don't know. He's going to have to really do some smart driving here.
And you saw him slide it through that corner, trying to gain as much ground as he can. He's hard on the throttle, hoping that Heschel's going to come into play here and hold him up.
And if I was Curtis, I wouldn't go out of my way to try to pass Heschel, but if Heschel's really holding him up, then he may have to. But right now, I think his best option is just to ride it out right now. Heschel seems to be, he's got it together and he's fast, so.
And that's got to be worrisome, seeing that tire smoke coming off of Heschel right in front of you.
Yeah.
And all right, 2 more corners here for Curtis Granger as they go through 9.
And 10.
Here they come
and
around.
11. All right, Williams. He's trying to spin him out.
He tried to get there, couldn't do it.
Yep.
That's going to be all she wrote for Curtis Granger.
Man,
he's going to win.
Yes, congratulations. Nice. That was nice.
Ryan Williams second, and Scott Wheeler, your top 3.
I'll tell you what, that was really close at the end there, the way them two were battling. But, I noticed Curtis does have a lot of damage on that car.
Yeah.
A lot of damage. I don't know. I want to see if we can go back and catch this last pass here. You wanted to see if you could get them guys to come up in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this last pass here, because Ryan Williams really closed up on him in this last corner. So Ryan was just driving the wheels off of it right at that point. He had to actually lock it up to keep it off of Curtis Granger. So, man, I'm telling you, that was pretty amazing. Good job by them guys.
Yes, it was. Came right down to the end.
Yes. All right, well, we'll get these guys up here in just a minute, folks. Hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Curtis Granger. Holy smokes, Curtis. You come out of here maximum amount of points tonight. You lead the most laps. You did everything that just perfectly tonight. You got a little damage on the car, but you know what? I did not realize you were that good of a road course racer. Did it even surprise you?
Oh, absolutely. I woke up this morning feeling terrible for tonight's race. I didn't put in too much effort. And then I tried to put in some effort throughout the day. And then I realized, nope, this is not it. I felt so much more confident going into Montreal earlier this season. I didn't feel like I had anything for tonight. Ryan, Scott, Brad were all way faster than me in practice. So I just kind of mellowed out. Okay, we'll shoot for a top 5. But I think what happened is iRacing updated the tire model for the stock cars on road courses. And the only difference that I can see is maybe they made it that long run, you can actually save your tires more and it makes you faster. That's what I feel like could have played into my wheelhouse. Right. But overall, really fun race. Ryan didn't make it easy on me. I was just trying to keep smooth. Got a little hairy at the end there, but just bided my time, and we came home with a clean win.
Yeah, that turn 11 right there, that last final turn there, you kind of tapped the wall. He was right on your bumper. I don't think you guys made contact. If you did, wasn't very much. But I thought, he had to do what he had to do. That was his last ditch effort to get him, get in there. And but man, I'll tell you what. Great race tonight. This race actually excited me. This is a beautiful track since they finished it. So, man, great job. Congratulations, Curtis. Who you got to thank for the win?
I got to thank my sponsors, SP Designs and Body Shop, for letting me race for them this season, as well as painting me this awesome Toyota race car. Dylan Body does such a fantastic job with paint schemes and does a bunch of paints for the league. So I just got to thank him. Check him out at Twitter on at Body Shop, BADTESHOP. I think I got that right.
It sounds right.
Yeah, he's a great friend of mine, and this one's for him.
Yep. Yeah, I wondered you had a different paint job on there tonight, and it worked. It brought you some good luck. So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week, Curtis.
Will do.
All right, Dwayne, you got a second?
Yes, sir. Ryan Williams, man, you come home second, but you can't hang your head on that effort. You did just about everything you could do. Talk about your racing out there a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I feel like I was pretty quick, especially on the first run, but just for some reason, I can't figure out how to save tires to save my life on a road course. And Curtis just at the end of that first run, he got around me, and I knew it was going to be an uphill battle from there. In hindsight, I feel like maybe if I just pitted a lap later, I knew I would have come out further back, but it's just so hard to kind of outpace him on a long run with these with how he knows how to save tires, you know.
Yeah, well, you did a good job. You kept it in second pretty much all night, kept the car clean. And can't be too upset about that. But you guys go to Darlington next week. How do you feel about that?
I don't really know. I just ran a league race earlier this week and struggled a lot, so I need to kind of get my head wrapped around it a little bit better, I think, and not knock the right front off of it, and I'll be good.
Yeah, that's always a challenge there. You're not the only one that struggles with keeping that that right front on it. But well, we'll let you get out of here. But who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank the boys at the JRM shop. I also want to give a big shout out to the 2-car tonight for holding up the leader and then also holding me up. That was really cool. I really, really appreciate that. You know, big time shout out to you guys for broadcasting that. Hopefully you saw the 2-car just being all the hell in the way tonight. That was a lot of fun. Really appreciate that 2-car.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one more guy to thank, Noah Gregson today. I got a video of him farting. That really motivated me tonight. So it really just kind of made me mad. I wanted to get this race.
Well, you came close there. Again, congratulations on second, and good luck next week at Darlington.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, Rudy, you got third?
Well, yeah, I'll drag him up here. This is like the 5th time I've drug him up to the booth here with us, so he keeps dragging himself out. I don't know why, but Scott Wheeler, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do. Sorry, it was making me continuously connect, and I couldn't hear you guys, so I had to restart real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, you come home third tonight. You know what? You had the car at the beginning of the race, man. You led 19 laps, and the car was looking strong.
Yeah, it felt really good. The whole time I was watching Rudy and Curtis, and I mean Ryan and Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And just trying to mind the gap, and I was pulling away towards the end. And then Matt just he locked it up going into the third to last turn or something like that, and I just barely hit him, and iRacing gave me a bad hand. It gave me a meatball, so I had to sit in the pits for 23 extra seconds during that pit stop, and that's where we kind of ended up from there.
Well, I think you got a big fan there, Jerome Preston. Is he one of your biggest fans, he says?
Yeah, he's one of
best friends, he said.
Yeah, he's one of my really close.
Yeah, he was following you. Yeah, he wanted us to ride along with you. We did. We rode along with you a couple different times, and the car looked excellent, man. You got probably one of the cleanest cars out there tonight. I think everybody got a little damage tonight.
It's a tough.
We should have had a Darlington stripe counter tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a tough track. These cars are really wide, and I think this track's really meant for IndyCar, stuff like that. But it was really fun. There are a lot of high-speed areas and hard braking points, and that makes it a lot more fun, I think, than Montreal. That was fun too, but this one you really could have some high-speed stuff, and then you weren't super slow in the corners. So, the car felt good. It just, there's just that one mishap, and there really isn't anything Matt can do about it. It's a bummer. But coming home with a third, I guess you can salvage what you can. So,
well, I've been talking pretty much this whole season. Dwayne and I've been keeping an eye on a lot of the drivers, and I'll tell you what, Scott, you have really come leaps and bounds in your skill level. I mean, from what I've seen in the last couple of seasons, this season here, this has got to be your best season by far.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I definitely agree. I'd never really run these cars a whole lot coming into last season, so it took me a couple races to get into it. I made a couple of mistakes the last 2 weeks getting on the pit road, so that kind of messed me up. But everything's starting to come around. It's a lot of fun racing. Ryan and Curtis, Connor as well, DJ. I mean, all those guys are fun to race, and it's always good and fast. So Hopefully we can keep the momentum and then maybe get a makeup win here or there, but I guess we'll have to see for the rest of the season.
Well, this should have put you into the top 10 in the points now. You come into tonight 12th, and you weren't that far out of it, so you should be sitting pretty good to be in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far behind I am. I don't know if I have enough time to compete for first place or anything, but maybe a top 5.
Yeah, you're 84 points back right now. Well, I don't know about after tonight, but because those guys actually ran pretty good tonight. Curtis and Ryan, I mean, they ran excellent. Curtis led the most laps, so he got max points. And both of them are going to close the gap on DJ Stagner. I don't know. You're going to move into the top 10, but I don't know by how much. And you got how many races left, Dwayne?
4 after tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's mathematically possible, but you better hope that those 3 top guys have bad nights, you know? So, but
yeah,
excellent
sounds
seasons.
like I need to. Yeah, it sounds like I need to get 4 wins, and they need to wreck out 4 times.
Yeah, there you go.
I can push for top 5. I guess that'll be my goal here. Those guys, it's going to be really hard to gain points on them, and you saw that today. Those 2 are just, miles ahead, and DJ is really good up there too. So,
well, how you feel about Darlington next week? Lady in Black.
It'll be cool because it's a throwback week. As far as running that track, it's not my favorite. I'm not the best at keeping it off the wall there. And iRacing isn't as nice to you when it comes to Darlington straight. But yeah,
is anybody good at it? Yeah.
I'd say Williams and Curtis will be right up there, but we'll see. I'll have to put in some laps over the week, but we'll just try to have fun. A lot of the guys have really awesome paint schemes for next week. It's been really cool to kind of see them come together throughout the season. So it'll be fun, and we'll just try to manage what we can there.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for talking with us. Congratulations. And anybody you want to give a thank you out to other than the guys that you already have?
Yeah, all the league sponsors, SP Designs, Body Shop, Sim Racer Coin. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm not the best at memorizing them, so I'll have to get better at that. Like always, my teammates at Four Horsemen Racing, Scott put together a really good race, and Toby did really well as well, for somebody who didn't get a lot of practice in through the week. So we're slowly coming. And then my guys that are watching, JP and Matt and those guys, it's always fun to put them with that link and then see what they say at the end. So and you guys in the booth, you guys do a really great job. So we'll move on to next week and hope we can pull out a win for the rest of the season.
All right. Thanks for talking with us, Scott. We'll see you next week at Darlington. Congratulations again tonight on 3rd.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here.
All right.
Excellent race, man. It was an excellent race.
Yeah.
Curtis Granger coming home with the win. Ryan Williams, 2nd. Not too far away, man. He really tried there on that last corner to do what he could, but this wasn't quite enough. Scott Wheeler finishing 3rd, Brad Kress 4th, Adam Bose 5th, Patrick Green 6th, Scott Zellner 7th, DJ Stagner 8th, Ryan Hines 9th, and Carl Faust 10th. Dwayne?
Roberto Ramirez is going to bring it home 11th, the first car 1 lap down. 12th is going to be Connor Holden, Alan Kunman 13th, Tyler Schneider 14th, 15th is going to be Kendall Kerr, Ryan Potter 16th, 17th is going to be Gabe Herschel, 18th is CK Heschel, 19th will go to Matt Owens, and Dylan Smith is going to round out the top 20.
Toby Wedgwood 21st, Will Riker 22nd, Trevor Hoke 23rd, Tyler Rush 24th, James McKee 25th, and Dylan Body rounding out the field there in 26th place. He didn't run too many laps.
No, looks like he got about 3 in.
Yeah, about it. So, all right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, anyhow, thank you, Dwayne, for helping out tonight. Thank you, everybody tuned in tonight. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. We'd appreciate that very much. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.